Hey everyone, ColdBrew here. Welcome to another Diablo Immortal video where we prepare for the launch of Diablo Immortal, where we read as much information as possible from like the actual website or whichever source there is online. So today I was looking at how much money can I realistically spend, let's say day one on the game. Okay, I'm not a fan of spending incredible amounts of money on the get-go for a game because I want to see the value of it. But like things like the battle pass is something that I always see as valuable. Okay, the price has been leaked or said to be around the $5 to $15 mark. I think the $5 mark is the actual battle pass, and then there's like a premium version of the battle pass purchase, which is $15, which also gives you some cosmetic the appearance changes for your characters, which I'm fine with that. As long as there's the one version which is free for everyone, then there's another version which is okay, $5, and you get those extra rewards, which is very reasonable for a game that you get for free. All right, $5 times 12 months, that's $60 for a game that you play for a year. I think it's very reasonable. The battle pass has been said to be 30-day increments, so not longer than 30 days. We're gonna get different seasons in terms of battle passes, and each one will have different rewards. We don't know the exact rewards for the launch day battle pass. All of these might change. There is some info on the Maxwell website on how the battle pass may look, but other than that, it's just beta information, the closed beta information. Okay, what is offered though in the shop when you get into the game is not just the battle pass though. There's other parts where they are monetized, and I went through and tried to find as much information as possible, and I'll show you guys right now on what I've found is and I put them on an Excel sheet. So this is the battle pass, the empowered battle pass as it's called, because it's the purchased version of it. Okay, the empowered battle pass, as I said, it's gonna be $5 and multiple rewards. I won't even go into detail on what the rewards are, but there's another thing called the boon of plenty. Okay, this one was a little bit interesting for me. So the way that it seems to be working is that every day you get multiple rewards. Instantly you get eternal orbs times 300. Those are the premium currency within the game. Then there's bonus market trade slots and additional stash storage, which now makes me think, okay, if I'm gonna be a spender and I have a budget, I kind of have to include this in the budget, or like $5, and you can actually buy it 3 times, so that's $15 on a repeating, probably gonna be like a subscription basis, similar to the battle pass, which is $15 per month. Let's say you buy all 3, you'll get a daily gift of a rare crest, and you get access to the market trade slots and the additional stash storage. That being said, it all depends on if you find the additional stash storage and the market trade slots valuable to you, and the rare crest. The rare crest, what they do, if you guys don't know already, is that they give you a chance to get legendary gems. From what it's written on the Maxwell website, the chance is at 10% for rare crests, and it's 100% chance for the legendary crest. Okay, which is a little bit kind of sad that there's such a big of a difference, but it is what it is. And until the actual game is out, we'll know more information on there. You get the legendary gems plus the runes when you use the legendary crests. The chance to get the gems is on the rare crest. That being said, that's gonna be this part of the boon of plenty, which by the way is better in terms of value, because this is $5 and you can buy it 3 times, because it gives you 300 eternal orbs compared to just buying 300 eternal orbs from the store right here. From what I found from screenshots is that the internal orbs have like the best value of $100 for 7,200. Let's say you just want to buy those, and the reason you would buy this if you want to go and whale out on the legendary crest and the rare crest with 1,600 internal orbs for 10 legendary crests, by the way, which I still think is a little bit expensive. It's about $25 for 10, and you can actually use 10 on a single run, which there should be some kind of limit. I hope there is some kind of limit within the game, and they don't just make it as many as you can. But we'll see on release, and we'll see how much money is available to be spent on day one. But still, I think the The most value is, of course, out of these two, the Boon of Plenty and the Battle Pass. And then we have the ability to buy the Platinum, which Platinum can be used for buying stuff through the market. And then we have the Reforged Stones, which are these, and they only cost 100 premium currency for each one, and each one upgrades your character's stats differently. I won't go into details into that, but this is what the store will look like on day one of launch. Of course, the numbers might be different, but the rewards are there. And I think that the biggest value to people will be at around the $20 mark per month. And more than that, it's going to be on people who want to be buying the legendary crests and using those legendary crests to get more legendary gems, which is the way that you progress through the game with the legendary gems. The rare crest, by the way, and the legendary crest can be used by spenders, and then free to play can actually benefit from those, but they won't share 100% of the rewards. They will share, from what it says here, the Fading Ember, which you can actually use to purchase legendary gems. So the Fading Ember can be received by the free to play player who just benefits from being in the same team with the spender. The spender uses the rare or legendary crests, and the Fading Ember is a drop that is shared between the members. Is what I found through this information. And yeah, the legendary crest is crazy because you can actually add 10 of them for a single run. So $25 on a single run. If you got 4 spenders, it's gonna be 40 legendary crest overall, and all the rewards will be shared between them in terms of Fading Ember, so they can actually get 40 Fading Ember per rift, as it says here on the Maxroll website. So it's pretty insane on how deep you can go if you got a team of spenders, but we'll see if there's any kind of limit. Other than that, it also depends on how much you play, because you can't just buy it and get the reward. You should buy it and then actually go for the runs and do the runs so you get the legendary gems. Me personally, I think I'll have like a budget of $50 to $100 per month, but it all depends on how launch of the game goes and how much interest I have to the game actually when I start playing it. So far, I'm just really hyped about the game. Similarly to you guys watching the videos, it's like, just let me in the game. Just let me try the game out and experience it myself, because just reading the guides that are prepared from people who play the beta, it's okay, but it's not the same. It's like you can't really experience what is being written unless you actually play the game. So for sure, the Battle Pass is something that I'll be interested in, and the Boon of Plenty, as it's called, it's also something that I'll be interested in. I wonder if there's ever going to be like a premium version of the Boon of Plenty, which also gives legendary crest. I think that will be, you know, way worth it, and instead of just getting the rare crest, because again, the rare crest give you 10% chance for legendary for the legendary gems. That being said, there's also this part of the featured offers. The featured offers, well, first things first, the featured offers, these are going to be things that pop up depending on your level or depending on the game pushing these out. So these will have different value, and usually it's going to be better value than just buying it with internal orbs. So like this one is $10 for 630 compared to the, how much is it? Oh, this one's the same. Right, let's see. These supplies, I guess these must be better than just buying it, because it does say extra value. Rift Runner supplies, $6 for 3. Let me see on this offer calculator that I did. $6 for 3. I have the legendary crest valued at about $264 per crest at the moment. I've done like a small offer calculator. So if you bought 3, this one's $7.92. So this one's offered at the $6 mark. So yeah, it's definitely better to buy this one than just using your premium currency to buy this. And then if you go down the list, there's going to be bundles that appear depending on milestones you reach throughout the game. So these ones are going to be interesting. Each bundle can only be purchased once per account, and the value of them is generally quite high compared to other things. So these must also be like the must buys. So that's why I said the first month, it all depends on how it goes. Because if I'm power leveling through and I reach the max level within the first 2 weeks, and I keep on buying those offers because they're way better value, my spending on on the first month for the game will be higher compared to the other months. But who knows? And who knows how much money really Blizzard is looking to get out of each player that plays the game, because that's how they see it. And I've seen many negative things about pay to win or freemium games such as this one. But if you compare it to other Blizzard games, that's where they were heading with other Blizzard games that I've played personally. Let's say World of Warcraft, that had microtransactions slowly added into the game. I didn't play World of Warcraft so much. I only played through the vanilla and Burning Crusade, where they started to introduce, like, I think it was like the barbershop, where you could change the appearance of your character, those as microtransactions, plus moving servers. And by now, I think they've added tons more. I didn't even try to search for them. I've played Hearthstone. Hearthstone had a lot of microtransactions in it. Accessing the arena, getting more packs, so getting more actual cards to compete was in the game. You can consider that as pay to win. But I don't know how they consider Hearthstone pay to win, because a free-to-play can actually slowly get those cards and have access to them. And in any competitive situation, it all depends on the deck that you're allowed to play. Plus, you can use free-to-play decks, which, you know, it all depends. But Diablo Immortal, it's gonna be different on launch than what it is on the beta, and that's my point with this. But overall, I think you are expected to at least spend $5 to $20 for the most benefit on day one. All right. Day one, that's how much I think you can realistically spend and have a good value for money. Over that, it's all depending on your budget and how much you're willing to spend compared to the time you're willing to spend. And yeah, time will show on how people will receive this game. If it's too pay to win, unfortunately, I think it's gonna have a negative impact, and the all the YouTubers out there, especially the way bigger ones like Asmongold, will just go crazy on the game and just play the game for a week and then just shit on it through videos all the time, which is gonna be unfortunate because this game has already been hyped up, and the pre-registrations on it are just crazy. Anyway, this was the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. You want to learn more about Diablo Immortal, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.